What's good, Panther Nation? It's your boy Myron McRae, a.k.a. Tornado McRae, across the skies of the internet, here with another episode of Panther Pride TV, your one-stop shop for all your Panther notifications and your Panther obligations. Happy Wednesday, hump day, to all of you lovely guys, gals, and Asians and everything in between. Hope y'all are having a fantastic day. Hope everything's going smooth. If you're somewhere it's hot, hope it cools down. If you're somewhere where it's kind of cold and you want a little bit more summer going on, hope it warms up for you. And honestly, if it's been raining nonstop and you hate the rain, hope the sun shines. If you got too much sun and you want some rain, hope it rains for you and everything in between. But guys, we are going to get into today's doc, a few things that have happened that have just come across my ledger, and I just want to speak about. And the first thing is few updates from training camp so far as of this morning, yesterday, practice, and so on and so forth. So right now, here are some of the things that have come up. Number one, Nick Scott is still listed as the starting strong safety. And how do we feel about that?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Enough said. I think we all know. I think we all can agree on that one. Next, Cam Jackson is actually listed as the fourth string defensive tackle on the roster right now, which kind of shocks me just a tad bit because I think the boy has been balling out. Like, that's just my 2 cents. J.C. Horn has gone on to confirm that said he will be good once his stitches heal, whenever that is. So there's no guarantee that it will be done before this week. I'd be surprised if his stitches heal up that quickly. But then again, he's superhuman. I'm not. So we'll see about that. Jimmy Horn is still being shown as fifth on the kick and punt returning. You know what? No. Woosah. Remember the pressure points. It's preseason. Don't take it too literal. Don't take it too serious. Plus, he is a 6th-round pick, as bro who put in the comment section a few episodes. So he's still got to work his way up. All right. Cool. I've been able to calm myself down, not get upset about that. 6th-round pick, still got to grind, still got to do his thing. I think he should be minimum 3rd, but hey, it is what it is. And then lastly, as of right now, Cade, even though Cade Mays did not get the starting center job, he is actually being rotated all across the line. And with Damian Lewis's injury, very possible Cade Mays can still find himself a spot on that offensive line. So I'm kind of all in favor of that. I really support that. I hope Cade Mays does just get a chance to shine and ball out again and truthfully show that he deserves to be a starter. When it comes to Corbett, I just got to think this is the last year Carolina has Corbett. This has to be. Cade Mays is cheaper. You can go ahead and start him. Get a whole nother offseason because y'all didn't think it was going to be as close of a competition as it is now. So, get Cade Mays ready. If he ain't starting this year, start him next year, bro. Start him next year. I feel like that doesn't need to be said. Now, moving forward to rookies and backups and people taking positions, Pat Jones II has been open and honest about his competition with rookies Nick Scorton and Prince Umanmielen fighting for reps in his spots. And he said this in a recent interview, which was just the other day. He says, when it comes to the competition that he's in with those guys, that's part of the game. That's how he should be thinking. That's how his mindset should be. Of course, I'm not going to let that happen, but you want that competitive edge in the room, and when everyone's competing like that, it just makes the whole room better. And what he was talking about is Nick Scorton edge. I want to say it was Nick Scorton or Umanmielen's edge in terms of wanting that spot and wanting to take Pat Jones' spot. And truth be told, that we've talked about this ad nauseum. That's the mindset you want. You want the vet who's sitting there trying to show why he's still that top dog, but you want the rookies not afraid to challenge him and say, hey, how many times I got to teach you this lesson, old man? Your time is up. It's my time now. It's my time to shine. So I'm all for it. I love it. I think it is really cool. I honestly think that when it comes down to it, Pat Jones is the perfect vet. He's the perfect guy to have on the roster. He's perfect to have on the team. He can get these guys straight. And remember, he had a career year here. He had a career year last year with the Minnesota Vikings. Man, try saying that 5 times fast. Career year last year. Wow. Yeah, that's a tongue twister, boy. That's a tongue twister. But I do enjoy the fact that he welcomes the competition and he welcomes it with open arms, because at the end of the day, that's only going to make him better. That's only going to make them better. That's only going to just re-energize the entire defense, due to the fact that if you've ever been on a football team or you've ever been on a sports team or anything, period, when you have that competition and you have players really grinding and pushing each other and trying to take their spot or trying to keep their spot and really going at it in practice and in game reps and things of that nature, it brings out the best in them. It brings out the pure competitor. It shows you who's going to show up when the pressure starts to build. Pressure makes diamonds and bust pipes, bro. So who's going to be a diamond and who's going to be a busted pipe? That's what it comes down to. That's all they need to know. So I'm all for that. And then thirdly, don't know if y'all noticed this, but there was another car accident in Charlotte over the weekend. Crazy enough, and it involved an NFL player. So for those of you who don't know, who are not tracking, Myles Garrett, yes, that Myles Garrett of the Cleveland Browns, got in a car accident on Saturday night, Sunday morning, or Friday night. Yeah, Saturday night at 2 a.m. Friday night, Saturday morning at 2 a.m. Mans was going 100 in a 60.
Nani?
And this is 3 years after he got in a bad car accident and swore to go slower back then. So it's like, bro, what's going on? Now, I will say no reports have said that he was drunk or under the influence. Nobody was seriously harmed or anything of that nature, which is the good thing. That is the blessing in all of this, because it could have been far worse. Could have been far worse for both parties. Even if alcohol wasn't involved, it just could have been far worse for both parties. So I'm glad everybody was able to go home safe. Myles, slow down, please. Like, we can't be having that, bro. Can't be having that. What you teaching the kids? What you looking at? And then, not only that, guys, for today's Panther Freeze Frame, we have this lovely gem right here. So, you don't know, the police Athletic League held a scrimmage at the Panthers facility, and they were able to watch, and they got to stretch, warm up with some of the pro guys, and just play in front of NFL pros, get knowledge, get wisdom, and get to hang out with some of their idols, man. I was jealous. If I was a kid, that'd be one of the coolest things you could have done for me. To get to play football in front of the likes of like Michael Vick, in front of Adrian Peterson, in front of a Randy Moss, these are things that go in my head, bro. That would have been so cool. So cool. And whatnot. But now it is time for y'all favorite segment. This video is a little bit shorter because not a whole lot happened, but a little bit shorter of a video, man. But it is now time for Panther Nation to speak your truth. And the first one comes from the homie, Marcus Antoni, 6968. Says, love the show. I watch every day. Marcus, I greatly appreciate you, my man. I thank you for the support. I thank you for the love. And I thank you for watching the show every day and just rocking with your boy through the thick and the thin. Next comes from Douglas Petway 7939. My man says, Xavier, let's guess. LOL. I've been pronouncing his name the same as you. Unless I'm told by the man himself, I'm just going to say it the same way. I'm saying, man, it's at this point. So I saw somebody else in the comment section was like, he and the commissioner say Leggett. And again, I've also seen videos of him saying Leggett. And we're not going to sit here and act like Roger Goodell can always pronounce a name right. Always knows how to pronounce a name correctly. So, again, it is what it is. I've heard him say Leggett, like XL. I'm just stick to that at that point. XL, whatever the case may be. And then lastly, another XL comment. He said, that's hilarious. XL did boxing workout this offseason instead of practicing rounds. XL gave him a 2-piece KFC dinner with a biscuit and sides. That comes from Big Tank 8540. Hey, Big Tank, you ain't wrong, my boy. You ain't wrong about that one. He gave him the entire menu with that one. But guys, that's all I have for today's video. Sorry it's a little shorter than normal, but that's all I got. If you enjoyed this, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom so you can always be notified of when these videos are dropping. And next, comment below and let me know, what are some of your thoughts? Do you still think Nick Scott should be starting at safety? Do you think Cam Jackson should move up in the D tackle spot? Do you think Umamielen or Scorton should get the start over Pat Jones? And honestly, bro, why do y'all think these athletes keep speeding and getting in these speeding tickets and situations? Let me know in the comment section below, because at the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a skinny brother with 2 tats. Peace. Much love to all you Panther Nation. Take care. Later days. And as always, keep pounding. I'll see you next time.